All right, can you guys hear me okay? Just want to test sound. Okay, sweet. I'm just finishing up a couple settings and stuff, and I'll be live in a couple minutes. Just hang out. Hey guys, all right, we're real close. I'm just finishing up a couple things and we'll be live before update for sure. All right, make sure it's working. Okay, I just have to input one more thing and then I think we're ready to go. All right, guys, I think we're good to go. Hope everything's working. If not, we'll figure it out. Yeah, let me know how sound is. I think no matter what, you're going to be able to see or hear the fan from my laptop regardless. Like, there's not much I can do about that, but hopefully it's not too much interfering. And otherwise, just let me know if anything's choppy or whatever, and we'll try to fix it as we go. I think the event should be live in like 4 minutes or so, so we got a little bit of time. Yeah, so the guild that I'm in, if you go to guild net worth, which is how much is invested in the town, we're 6th right now, Storm's End. There you can see it. Sweet, good stuff. Yeah, I'm excited to see what this event looks like. I got a bit of info on it, so we'll see what it actually looks like. Also, all 25 of my heroes are rested right now, so we should be able to send people out immediately. Yeah, dude, that's weird. Okay, so if you go to leaderboards, there's like individual leaderboards, hero, prestige, event score, and then the guild net worth is basically what the leaderboards are for guild. Should be easy to find. So let's check where we're at for net worth before we really get rolling. So 172.8 mil, or billion, I guess. I know. I have so many spell blades. All I have is spellcasters, and apparently in this new event, there's bosses and stuff that like are resistant to spellcasters. So I might have real troubles, but we'll see. Um, Whatever time that your piggy bank resets, like your server reset, that's when the event starts. So whatever that is for you, it should be in 2 minutes from now, though. Leaderboard's in the top right corner, right beside gems, up at the top. Yeah, you could find my guild that way too. So if you go in leaderboards, just for net worth, like gold earned, then I'm 14th. So you can just click on my name, and I'm pretty sure you can just click on my guild from there. Yeah, if you guys have any questions at all, I'm happy to try to answer or help you out however I can. So basically, what I'm doing in game right now, I have no bins out, so I'm not crafting anything. That's why it says like 12 crafting slots. I don't have any bins out at all. All I have is all my racks, so that when I small talk, I'm able to get up the 800 energy and then just surcharge something in one shot. So this is what I do when I'm trying to get through a lot of items. So I crafted most of the day today, and then I switched over to only racks. Okay, events here. Let's go. Someone should be coming into my shop right away to like talk to me about the new event or whatever. Crap. I wonder if I have to reset. I shouldn't have to restart the app. We'll see. Okay, here we go. Tower of Titans. Nice. Okay, so there's 4 difficulties to the tower. The difficulty that you're put in is dependent on your level. So because I'm level 77, I'm in the hardest difficulty of tower. But if you're a lower level, you're either going to be put into easy, medium, hard, or the hardest tower. So that's Delta Tower. So that's what I have. So if you're level 53 or higher, you're automatically put into the most difficult. You can't change it. You can't exit it, and that's what you're given. But next month, when this happens again, if you're above level 53, you'll be put into the next level of dungeon automatically. Just so you guys know how that works. Beta Tower. Okay, so is it like alpha, beta? Okay, cool. Okay, so it's 4 heroes, it looks like. Yeah, 4 heroes. Rankings. Okay, so right now I can just see our guild. Oh, maybe high scores is just guild. I don't know yet. Rewards, Titan Soul. Okay, cool. Boosts, obviously. Okay, cool. So hour and 15 minutes, and then if I put more heroes, it goes down. So 45 minutes for this one because we have the 25% bonus. So if I put this on, only 29 minutes. Okay, that's cool. So then there's just one quest going. Oh my gosh, Dana, you're amazing. So he finished the third level already. So he just finished the first boss. 29 minutes. So let's just rush this. I'll check chat in a minute. I just want to focus on this. Oh, I have... Okay, so I'm free to play. I don't have Royal Merchant, so I'm not going to be getting most of the rewards. But 13 tier 9s, that's awesome. That's like almost 10 mil right there. Okay, let's turn on battle speed to normal or fast maybe, so that we can actually see it, because obviously you didn't see anything there. Cool, let me show you guys what that was worth. 13, even at like 700k. Okay, we'll see how quick those sell. All right, let's do another one. Oh, where does this come up? Is it not in quests? Oh, I see, it's purple. Cool. Not letting me click it though. I might be glitched, I don't know. Okay, cool. I don't want to be sending all my really good parties out right now, because it just doesn't make sense. Because it's going to get more difficult eventually. I'm just going to use some gems to rush some of these, because I know that's going to be much more enjoyable for you guys to watch. 17 gems. Okay, 110,000 health. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so as what I heard is that every third level is a boss. So there's 30 levels total. So there should be 10 bosses. Like on floor 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, there should be bosses. So the next fight should be a boss fight. Yeah, there we go. So Screeching Hoarder. I wonder if I can click and see info. No. Not letting me hit anything. Okay. I guess if I use boost right now, then I might be able to use less gems. Because it's only 22 minutes, so rushing it should take less than 17. Yeah, it saves me 3 gems, not a huge deal. Sweet. First boss fight done. Okay, so when you don't have a Royal Merchant, you can't repair items with gold. And so when you see this, normally if you have Royal Merchant, it would cost me 545k to repair this item, which it cost me like 1.2 mil. But I don't have that option, so I only have 5 repair kits, so it doesn't really matter. But basically, I press discard, that item's gone, and I have to buy a new one. So that's why free-to-play heroes aren't as good, because you can't repair their equipment. So there's no point in spending a ton of money on equipment when it doesn't benefit you as much as it would otherwise. If that makes sense. Oh, cool. Okay, so if you go to the tower, beside the ones that you've completed is the things that you're going to claim. So each boss that you've completed, you're able to claim the prize for them. That's so cool. Okay, climb to next floor. I really just want to rush all this with gems, but even 17 gems for me is like 3.4 million. So every time I'm rushing one of these, like it's costing me 3.4 million for 45 minutes, but it's more entertaining for you guys, so let's just do it. And I want to see how far I can get to. So the tower lasts for 2 days. It's 48 hours. So there's going to be events twice a month. So there's going to be one Lost City once a month and one of these towers once a month. So they'll be 2 weeks apart. That's what I've been told anyway. Yeah, I know. I've got a lot. But it took me freaking forever to get this many gems, so I don't want to waste them. Okay. We're running out of heroes and stuff, but we'll use... Once we finish gemming all of them, then we'll just use a feather, heal them all up, and keep rolling. It's cool too. Like you can see the little icon there, and it says hero plus 3 spellcasters. So it shows you what type of heroes that you've sent because certain bosses are resistant to certain types. So that's why really soon I'm gonna need to buy new heroes and diversify to like warriors and rogues and stuff because there's certain bosses that you can't kill with just spellcasters, or at least it's more difficult. So essentially, if each of these is taking me 45 minutes and there's 30 floors, even if I don't rush it, it should be pretty easy to finish in 48 hours, like 45 minutes times 30. So if I'm just starting one every 45 minutes for like a day and a bit, then I should be good to go. Oh, that was a good one. 19 tier 9s. And that's like 700k each. That's so sweet. Okay, so the next one's 30 Ascension Shards at level 6. That's awesome. Let's see if the other one's sold. Yeah, they haven't sold yet. This is sweet. Let's sell through some items quick. Also, see how there's like a ton of items here ready to sell? I always do this one first just because if it's small talk successful, then I'm kind of ahead. So I can surcharge then small talk and I don't even really have to look at what the item is because I just know I'm ahead and I can just keep going. Like 2 mil a click basically. Okay, cool. Let's keep rolling. Boss fight. Okay, this is the last hero that I have, so we might as well just fight it. I'm wondering if I want to use these like 80% faster. Like I have tons of them and I don't really have a reason to use them. Like it doesn't do that much, even in Lost City, because I'm sending out all the parties at the same time and then using a feather to heal them all. So having one party out of 8 parties or 6 parties or whatever faster doesn't change anything because I still have to wait for the rest to finish to feather them. So me using these now just to save a few gems, I think it's actually fine. Or we could just wait 9 minutes. Do we wait? I should make you wait. Oh, can I check live? Hold on, can I check leaderboards live? Yeah. Dana's floor 20, floor 7. We're the only 3 who've played. Oh, that's cool. So you can see within your own guild who's done what. So alpha, beta, gamma, and delta. That's cool. So maybe high scores are just within your own guild and not like a worldwide high score thing. Because leaderboards you can see this is for Lost City of Gold. Oh, snap. Never mind, I lied. Okay, it is worldwide. So this updates. So the event score will change from Lost City over to Tower. Like 2 weeks at a time. So you'll be able to see the high scores for the next 2 weeks. And then once Lost City finishes, that'll erase and you'll only be able to see the guild scores for Lost City. So it'll switch back and forth. That's so cool. So you can see your in-guild rankings and you can see worldwide rankings. So Dana from my guild is rank 3 right now. So essentially you could just rush all 30 floors and just have this thing done within like 10 minutes. Or faster. Like you just pretty much have to send all of your heroes and you're good to go. Which I want to stream for a couple hours so we don't have to spend as many gems as I have, but... Oh, can you check? That's a good question. Can you check leaderboards? Okay, alpha, floor 6, beta, gamma. Oh, that's really cool. So you have leaderboards. Wait, so Dean said he's on beta and he's 10th. Let's check. Where's Dean? Oh, so I can see right there, 16th. Dude, that's so sick. Very cool. Can anyone else send me where they are in high scores? I want to be able to tell. Sorry, I'm just moving chat so I can still see it. That's sweet. Can I see anyone else? I'm really interested to see once I get to a higher boss and it's resistant to spellcasters if I'm actually gonna be able to kill it or not. It'll be really interesting. If you guys are watching live stream, like I know I've said for a long time, like I'm not gonna release, whatever guides that I've been talking about. Someone just undercut me by 85K. Is that because so many people are getting tier 9s right now? Because if that's the case, I'm gonna buy up like all the tier 9s for the items that I use. What? These are 150K cheaper than usual right now. Dana, get in here, bro. This is crazy. Literally, I can't get these for less than like 700 to 750K right now. And they're at 600 just because people are getting so many from the tower and they probably don't have room for them all. So they're just selling them cheap on market. Okay, if you have room right now and you can sell tier 9s, go to market right now. Dude, prices right now are ridiculous because people don't have room for all the items that they're getting from Lost City. So they're just trying to get gold out of it. And I can buy 400 right now. 480K. Dude, this is like, yeah, true. They might drop more, but this is nuts. 500K for bows. Yo, I've never seen it this cheap before. Like, if you can, straight up, dude, right now, you need to buy up market. This is crazy. Like, right there, 10 clicks, and I'm making like 2 mil extra. Bro, this is crazy. And especially because it's the first one, and if a lot of people are like dropping gems and rushing, and if they didn't think about it and they don't have room in inventory right now for all the items, they're just going to be dropping stuff on market right now. Okay, let's see where we're at. Okay, we're only 3 minutes out. We'll wait. But yeah, as I was saying, I said many times I'm not going to release like official gem guides until we hit 1K subs. But like if you guys have questions or like want some insights or whatever, like I'm happy to. Like if you guys are here and wanting to watch and hang out, like let's do it. I love it. We'll answer questions for sure. Then are you finished? Bro, are you serious? So that took you what, like 20 gems times 30? Only like 600 gems, right? Or did it, Dana, did it cost more like at later ones, or is it just, dude, you finished 4th? Oh no, it hasn't updated yet. Okay, high scores haven't updated. Did it cost more in the later levels to rush, or was it still only 20 gems? I think the leaderboard, like, it'll update sporadically, so you'll be able to see it live. Like, same thing with me. Like, if I look here at like leaderboards, when I see my name like 172.95, that's exactly what I have, and that's what I can see. But because the leaderboard hasn't updated live yet, all it says right here is 0.92. So I've sold 30 mil, but that hasn't shown on leaderboards yet. You know what I mean? So if you go on leaderboards right now, it might say 10th, but I'll look and you're not there yet. So that's why. 17 gems. Oh yeah, okay. Dude. Okay, 17 gems times 30. I don't want to do math on stream because then I'll look dumb because I'll say something wrong, but that's crazy. So 510 gems is what it costed if you didn't use anything else. Yeah, so he says it's the same. So even if I don't use any of these compasses to make it faster, it only costs 510 gems to finish this thing immediately, as long as you have the hero power to do it. Oh, bro, you can't grab tier 9s. Yeah, yeah. But even so, think about this. Okay, so everyone has a different level that they're doing right now. So if you look at leaderboards, like I'm talking about Delta, but even let's say you're in Gamma, all these guys from all of the levels that they're doing, they're probably getting like tier 5s, tier 6s, tier 7s, like whatever they're getting from this. So go look in market right now. I bet you any money, like every normal item that you normally buy is going to be way cheaper than it normally is. So if you buy up market right now, you're going to be making bank compared to normal. Like seriously, if you're even like a lower tier, like you normally sell tier sixes in your shop, just go check it out right now, and I bet you'll be able to make money. Like especially if you have room in your inventory, like just put out an extra chest or whatever and just fill up because it's gonna be worth it. Dean, you're getting tier sevens and you only craft or sell like tier sixes right now. That's crazy. Dana, see, I told you, dude. If you've got the room, this is crazy. Like, it's actually crazy. Okay, 38 seconds. Let's look at market right now. See, that's the thing. I put this up for 700K. It's at 400. Dude, I just got undercut by 263K. What the heck? Okay, so what you can do, check this out. If you're full, go in here, create offer, and you can put in, let's say I have like a ton of axes, you can just put them in like for a gem offer that no one's ever gonna buy, and then they're out of your inventory, so you have room for 25 more. Does that make sense? So right now I can just store 75 items in here, and then I've got 75 more room in my inventory to just buy up items. So if you can store, let's say even 100 items right now, and you're making an extra 100K on each than normal or whatever, that's 10 mil right there. Easy. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Yeah, see, you're needing to sell stuff. So Dean, if you have room in your market, just put items in there for a gem price that no one's gonna buy, and then you have more room in your inventory, so you don't have to sell on market. You can just store in market. Yeah, let's go. See, so Lost City and this is like the best opportunity for ascension shards now. Like I probably have close to 1,300 now. I bet you. Hold on. Holy 1343. See? Dude, this is wild. Okay, so now if I go here and just heal them all. So here's the thing too, because it's the lower levels, I'm not going to worry about it. But if you go through all of the ones that equipment broke, it'll be missing here. So normally I would go through and like individually enchant each item all over again just to like fill that spot for the thing that got destroyed. But I mean, I'm not going to do it because I don't need to spend the time doing that right now because it doesn't really matter. But I also have a couple other bosses to do right now. Okay, I can't click on the tower through here. I have to go back to this menu, click tower, and click climb. Yeah, it doesn't work through the quest screen, which is weird. That's probably a bug, but not a big deal. Yeah, dude, so crazy. Yes, Indonesia. Dude, I've seen you commenting on stuff before. I appreciate it. So good, man. Okay, so see, 2 items broke. So this quest cost me like 2.5 mil. But if I'm making more items back, okay, so I got 11 tier 7s, which will go for like, once everything goes back to normal, like 350K each or something. Yeah, about 350, maybe 400 if I'm lucky. So I didn't lose money. It's fine. Might have made like less than a mil, but all good. Okay. So now we'll go that way. I'm really wondering if I'm going to get stuck at higher tiers because all I have is spellcasters. This is going to be really interesting. Yeah. Okay, honestly, you guys, if you have any questions or anything, just type it and I'm happy to answer whatever. So I started playing this game like last summer, probably about a month or two after it launched. So it's been almost a year because this month was 1 year. So probably like 10 or 11 months. And I've never spent a penny, 100% free to play, but I've been crafting like every single day, like most of the day. And then in the evening, I just spend a couple hours selling type thing. But most of my money has been made in market. With specific ways to get gems and to either flip them or use them to progress shop really quickly. So that's why. Gluten-free queen. Hates rogues. Okay, I don't have any rogues, so I can handle this. This is good. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, okay, so the can reroll a skill in any hero slot. So let me explain this to you guys because I got some insider info on how these actually work, all right? So these are able to reroll any or a certain skill for any hero. You just use this and it rerolls it. So it's essentially saving you all the gems that you would normally use to reroll a hero skill. But heroes have either one through four skills, like the highest tier have four skills, but the highest skill costs the most gems to reroll, and it's unlocked at the highest level. So if you're in alpha, like alpha tower, then you get one of these reroll things, and it can only reroll the first skill. But if you're in beta tower and you get these, it can either reroll the first skill or the second skill, and you get to choose what you want. And if you're in the third tower, obviously first, second, or third skill you can reroll. And for us who are in the hardest, like this tower, Delta Tower, you can reroll any of the four skills, and you can pick which one that you want. So automatically, which one that you've been placed in determines the rarity of the reroll that you get. I hope that makes sense. Oh yeah, Dana, I want to check out your high score in a sec. Like, see what it shows up for me. What is that? Why is it white? I bet you that's a glitch. That's so funny. Okay, so these are just super easy to kill right now. And these aren't even like my good champions either, so that's sweet. Should get gloves here. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Dana, me and Dana were talking last night for a while about like Royal Merchant and stuff. Like, you think about it right there, one quest, 11 tier 9 items. Eventually they'll sell for 700k each. So that's 7 mil, 7.7 mil right there. Times like the thousands and thousands of quests that I've done. That's how much money I've lost just by not having Royal Merchant. Like, it's actually pretty crazy. Reason why I'm taking everyone off is that the highest power heroes are at the top and the bottom ones are the least. So I'm just putting the least in, and then my weakest fighter, so that my stronger ones are doing the higher towers just in case it's actually difficult. But it's actually probably not a big deal at all. Fourth. Okay, is that the final? 13 minutes, 1 second. Dude, that's actually wild. Okay, so sometimes I use my repair kits on these because they're the most expensive. Like, they're 1.2 mil plus enchants, where the other ones are like 900k. But I'm gonna start saving them simply because my thought is this: if the highest, like the hardest boss in this, I can't kill, I'm gonna need to get some heroes that are better than these, like with legendary gear or purple gear or whatever. So if that's necessary, then I want to save my repair kits so that I have lots stocked up, so that if my legendary gear breaks, then I obviously don't have to discard it. I'll use it for like the more rare gear, but it kind of depends. Like, if I can kill everything with these guys and it doesn't matter, then I'll keep doing what I'm doing. But if I need to switch it up, then obviously I'll do something a little different. So we'll see what happens. Man, I cannot wait to buy a market after this, man. It's gonna be so crazy. Let me look at um yeah, Dana. 10 minutes 21 seconds. And you said your game froze a few times. That's crazy. So you're like 2.5 minutes behind these guys. Dude, that's so crazy. I mean, it doesn't do anything for you. It's not like you get an extra prize for being at the top, but more bragging rights than anything if you think about it. Once all this tower stuff is done, then I'll start answering like actual gameplay questions and stuff. It's just this just came out like 20 minutes ago, so I want to get into it. It makes me sad to see my gem count go up because I've never seen 17,000 before. Like, I've never had that high of gems, but whatever. Yeah, dude, market is nuts right now. It's so crazy. Oh, and Dean, you don't have any feathers right now? Okay. Okay, we're at floor 11. Who's this girl? But really 500 gems so that we can do this. And it's the first time it's ever come out. Whatever. Okay, so this chick's cool. She gets you extra items. So each time that somebody's hit, you get an extra item. So see how hit item. Like there's a percentage chance or whatever. So I just got probably like close to 15. Oh, see? It's so annoying. Whatever. Frick. What is that? Okay, so I got 9 extra tier 9 items. So actually, here's a little trick with this girl, Polonia. If you put lower power heroes with her so that it takes more hits to kill something, you'll get more items out of it. So actually having weaker heroes that aren't going to die but are just going to take a lot of hits to kill someone, like sending a lot of warriors who do little damage but have high defense, that's going to pay off way better with Polonia. I hope that makes sense. It's just a really unique mechanic for her. But magic resistant hates fighters. Okay, so this person targets fighters but is resistant to all magic, which is the only thing that I have. So this could be bad. I don't know. We'll see. Are you serious? There's tier 8s below base value right now. Dude, okay, I gotta go check it out. Because I have like 400 room right now. And I have a bunch of enchants. So after this, we'll hit it up. It hurts me to do these gems, but... Okay, so this guy's resistant. I don't know how much. Okay, so these guys are doing like 10,000, 4,000, 11,000. So I wonder what the normal is. Like if this guy wasn't resistant, what percentage would be different? Because this is still an easy fight, but if this was the 30th level and I got stuck with a magic resist, that might go bad. I don't really know. Are you serious, dude? Dude, we need to check this out. I'm going to check market really quick and then we'll keep going. This is so weird. I wish I would have cleared up more inventory before this. Oh, Rudo's close. Okay, so the highest amount of coins for these guys to get to max is 250, like the last level. So this guy's ranked 10, so only 122 more coins and this guy will be max, which is sweet. Like not max in terms of like, because they can still go up in rank and stuff, but okay. So let's heal and just check market real quick. We should probably sell too. So much stuff going on. I never even thought about how market would be crazy, but I think it's just because this is the first time this event has ever happened. So people are just wanting to like gem it and get through it, but nobody left any room in their inventory. So they have no choice but to do this, or else they're just losing a ton of money. So crazy. And because I can sell through items so quickly, I actually have an advantage, because even if I run out of space, like we can just sell through items quickly and just keep rolling. Like it shouldn't actually affect us that much. Okay, let's check. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm doing the right thing. Sometimes market, I've done it so many times, it's literally autopilot where my brain's not even on and I'm just like clicking buttons and I'm searching exactly what I want. It's weird. Holy crap! Are you serious? This is literally 450k less than I was buying them earlier today, and I bought up 600 items like a few hours ago. Think, what's 600 items? Someone do the math for me. 600 items times 450k. Did I just throw away 240 mil? Or is it less than that? Oh my gosh. I think I just threw away 200 mil. What is going on? I've never seen anything like this before. Sebs, dude, thank you for the sub. That's awesome. 380k. This is wild. Okay, so, oh, that let me click on it that time. That's weird. Okay, sweet. Oh, I think it's because I hit the button climb to next tower, which unlocks the next level, and then I can do it from the quest screen. That makes sense. Okay, see how these ones power is lower? Like this is 11,000 and the top ones are like 16,000. That's because these don't have any broken equipment. But if you look at these, he's missing his helm and this guy's missing his helm and his chest. That's the only reason that it looks like that is just because they're missing certain equipment. But I'm hoping. Okay, this is maybe a little too weak. I'll throw a decent guy in there. Oh my gosh, maybe not. I don't want all these guys to die just because I don't have good equipment on them. Yeah, good enough. I'm just being lazy and not fixing all my equipment right away. 230k. So I'm pretty sure the highest boss in Lost City has 1,000,000 health. So we'll see how close the top boss is. I think that's right. Okay, that was a pretty weak fight, but we'll put on new equipment after this because obviously there's a lot of broken stuff. But I stocked up before, so we're fine. What? 300 gems for the next reward? That's crazy. That's going to pay for everything. This cost me 510 gems or less. And I'm getting 300 right there, so that's awesome. Darwin, that's a good question, man. It's tough to say because, like, think about it. When I was your level, tier 7 was the highest tier that existed. And so for us to buy tier 7s, it was like, it was just a lot different because a lot of the time now, when champions come in to request items in exchange for their coins, they're asking for tier 7s. And so few people are requesting or are crafting tier 7s. So they can be like 3 times the base price. So it's just hard because even if you're buying them to sell, you're losing money. So I don't actually know what the best practice is for like those tiers, just because market can be so screwy with it. Because people aren't crafting that. Like it's just weird. I don't know. Let's look at this. 300k, 3 more keys, bro. Okay, so there's so many things I want to talk about. Chest market is gonna go crazy after this too. If there's more keys, 40 ascension shards, 3 nice, and then a Titan soul. So I'll explain later what a Titan soul is, or should I explain now? Hold on. Because it's a boss, I'm gonna send this chick and see what I get. Yeah, so I would definitely recommend that too. So if you're selling tier 7s in your shop, you should be discounting like tier 4 or tier 5 to get the energy up to be able to sell the tier 7. All I was saying is that, am I going to lose this? No, it'll be fine, right? What the heck? I need to repair my equipment. What was I just talking about? I don't remember. Shoot, I just lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Yo, tell me what I was just talking about. That's so embarrassing. Oh yeah, tier 5s and tier 7s, yeah. Okay, so tier 7s in market are just so expensive right now that you can't really buy tier 7s cheap to surcharge in your shop and make money because they're such a high price because nobody's actually crafting them. So it's just messy because before you could buy, let's say, the tier 7 spears, what I used to sell like a ton because it's all I crafted. So I used to sell it, but I could buy it for like 140k and sell it for like 250 or whatever it was, 230, I can't remember. So I was still able to make money from it, but right now they're probably so expensive because no one's crafting them that it's actually just really messy. Like you're not able to just buy it and make money. So for you guys, it's just not as clean as before, you know? Sorry, I'll move the mic closer. I think the reason that my voice is getting cut out is just because I have a damper on the sound because my fan on my laptop gets so loud. So I don't want you guys listening to my fan constantly because it's going to get really annoying. And I don't want you to hate me. That's all it is. So after this, I'll feather again. I'll repair all my equipment or put new equipment on, and then we'll do it all again. Yeah, I think sound should be okay. It's just when I'm talking and the sound cuts in again, you can hear my fan in the background, so the audio is just not clean, and I don't have a PC or anything to make it better. You know what I mean? Because in order for me, because all I have is a MacBook Air, so in order for me to run both videos and audio and stream at the same time and watch chat and all that stuff, it just takes a lot of my PC. Like, it's so hot right now and I don't have anything better to stream with, so it's just not the best scenario, but I don't really have a choice. Let's see if this works. It should work. Normally yellow faces will still kill it. Okay, 490. Okay, Sebs, for gems back in the day, there's two different things. So one is actually the same method that I still use, and I'm still able to make gems from it. And back then I used to make like twice as much, 3 times as much as I can now, but it still works. This fight might be close too. And then the other thing is that gems back then used to be like so cheap. Like back then, 100 mil used to be like a lot of money. Like if you hit 100 mil, you were like quote unquote rich. But now I would say unless you have like a few billion, you don't have that much. You know what I mean? And so back then, to buy a gem, like not even at a good rate, was like 50K. And right now, you have a hard time finding gems for like 200K. And so a lot of the time back then, I would be able to get gems for like 10, 20, 30K each. Like, think about this. Tier 7 enchants, which would sell for like 260K, I could sell for 11 gems back in the day, every day. 260K is 11 gems. Now you can get one gem out of 260K. Like, it's less than 10% of what it was back then. So it's just, the game has changed so much from what it was back then. Yo, I just got a legendary and I didn't even notice. And 3 keys. Sweet. Okay, so let's sell some stuff, we'll repair some equipment, and we'll keep going with the tower. Okay, so yeah, let's heal everyone and then we'll just do equipment. This might take a few minutes or like a minute to do everything because it just takes a few clicks, so just bear with me. I'll do it as quick as I can. Also, I want to check how much that legendary is worth. Like, it's not... Oh, that was a tier 9 legendary. So depending on what they're going for, like it might only be 100 gems or something, but still, that's sweet. Sorry guys, I know this is painful. I stocked up beforehand so I didn't have to go to market and buy all this stuff, but still. Yeah, that's the interesting thing too, is that like I've never streamed, I've never made videos, like all this is new to me. And the only reason that I started doing it was because I was playing and getting to a high rank and just really enjoying it. And in different discords and stuff, I was trying to help out newer players and answer questions and stuff. And then people including like Light and Ethereon, I think his name is, something like that, and some other guys like in shop talk and main Discord were just asking me to like, oh, you should make guides, you should make videos, whatever, like that'd be cool. And I'm like, well, I don't know how to do that, nor do I have, any equipment to do it. And then I just started looking into it, and it was like, oh, it's possible if you record your phone screen. Like, you can do it. It's obviously not the greatest setup, but it's doable. And so I just started looking into it and trying to figure out how to do it, and then here we are. So when people say like, oh, you can figure out, whatever sound filters or whatever, I'm just like, okay, well, you need to walk me through that because I'm clueless with all this stuff. We should be almost done now, like putting new equipment on. Maybe not. Maybe we just keep going forever. And this is the annoying part too, because every single piece that I'm putting on, I had to buy from market, buy the enchants, all that stuff. So each one of these pieces cost me probably like 1.2 to 1.3 mil. So if I just went through 20 pieces, like I just blew through 30 mil. Which is not a huge deal. Like obviously I have way too much money, but still, it's just annoying. Oh my gosh, are you serious? This dude's missing that many things? Come on. I might just have to go I ran out of enchants. I don't even have any more, and I had stocked up 20 of each. God. That's so annoying. Whatever. Yo. So funny. Some people said that I sounded really old or something, and then some people are like, oh, I didn't think that that's what you would look like or whatever. Because I just started putting webcam on stuff like, what, 3 days ago or something? Just trying to figure out how it works. But it's weird because once I get webcam and there's multiple video sources, then my computer has a hard time handling it, which means that the fan's in there, so I'm trying to figure out audio issues and just a whole fiasco. Okay, so my equipment is repaired and I'm ready to go. I think you guys are going to hate me for this, but orange already? That's not good. Yeah, there he is. But I think that's going to be my last one. And I know you're going to hate me, but I'm going to record tonight the last 10 levels of this, like me completing it, and see how far I get. I don't know if I'm going to finish it or not, but I'm not going to finish it on stream. And I'll release a vid tomorrow morning, as in like 12 hours from now, with all that, if that makes sense. So by the time I finish streaming, like that 45-minute one will probably be done, but okay, let's go check market. Also, okay, insider tip. You ready for this? Let's look at market real quick. Okay, so obviously chess went crazy this last couple of weeks, and I probably spent like $1.5 billion converting gold to gems here on chess. That's the truth. And so what I've noticed is like the first 4 tiers of chess have totally run out because no one's doing those quests anymore, but people still want to open them. So there's no gold offers on them. But also there is gold offers on the next couple of tiers. But my assumption is this. as more players progress and as keys are released from Lost City and from this event without chests, what's going to happen is that there's going to be less supply of chests and more demand for them. So eventually, this chest and this chest will have no gold offers as well, and there's only going to be gem offers. Like, look at this. These were selling for 1 million for days, and you were able to sell them for 7 gems each, which is what I was doing for a long time. And so I was getting a decent ratio of gems to gold and whatever. So I transferred, like, those 7,000 gems, I swear half of them were from this. No joke. So these are up to 9 gems, but I'm telling you that eventually this is going to be up to like 10 gems as well. And right now you can buy them for 250k. That's why I have 516 of them, is because I know that if this is the pattern, eventually, it may not happen immediately, but eventually these two are going to run out as well. And the only chests that are left are going to be like golden chests and the Forsaken chests. I think that's what I think, and everything else will only have gem offers. And so me stocking up on these right now, I'm telling you, even if I can get like 5 gems each for each of these eventually, 5 times this 1,000, this is 5,000 gems just sitting there that costed me like less than 50k. There you go. Market. So that's why I say it's interesting, because look at this. For me to open chests right now, I've got 3 keys. I've got 500 of these chests, but thousands of players just got these 3 keys. They didn't release any more chests, so this is going to go through a huge supply of those chests, and eventually it's going to run out, and eventually the only offer is going to be for gems, and people are going to be forced to buy this. Does that make sense? So let's open these now, and then we'll check how much that legendary that we got is worth too. Trash. Okay. Let's check it. See, dude, did I not just say 100 gems? 105. Sick. Okay, let's check. Yo, Light just jumped in here. Dude, if you haven't seen Market right now, go check it out. It's actually insane. Things are selling for, like, ridiculously cheap, dude. Look at this. This is like 400k less than it normally sells for. Like, if you can stock up right now, dude, buy everything you can. 320k for a bow. These never sell for less than 680. Never. This is nuts. I've never seen this. We're going to try to rip through as much inventory as we can tonight, because the more stuff we can buy right now, seriously guys, I'm going to be making like an extra billion or something. If these prices keep up for 2 days, I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy. I guess I could request these so you guys aren't sitting here watching me just click them, but man, this is so crazy. Yeah, I think I'm going to just max out inventory right now, and then as we sell through stuff, then we can... Oh. Yeah, then when we sell through stuff, then we can just remax inventory. I have another idea of things that we can do too, which I'll show you in 1 sec. I just want to finish buying a bunch of these. We'll just max inventory right now. I'll jump over, we'll enchant a bunch of stuff, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, I know, like, that's the thing. Nobody left enough room in their inventory for this event. Like, everyone's close to full. So everyone's trying to, like, sell everything on Market right now because no one has room and they want to keep stuff. So right now, things are so cheap. So if you can get room, like, put out extra chests, hide things at Market, like, whatever you can do, and like buy stuff up, man. Like, it's nuts. I know you guys are probably gonna get bored of just watching me like click, but if you have questions about anything, just hit me up, and then I can answer stuff. Okay, cool. So we're full. It didn't let me buy that item because I was already full. That's so funny. Okay, so in my store, as you can see, like all the front ones here, like all the ones that people can actually access, they have like the tier 9 ones that I want to sell that are double enchanted and stuff, and that's what I'm selling for, like 2.2 or 2.1 mil every single customer. Like this, 2.1 mil. So that's all that I have. But these ones at the back, I just have fillers in here. These are just tier 1 bows. So the fillers just add more to the racks, which means customers come in faster, but they don't request anything off the back ones. But what I can do if I really want inventory space, like you saw me run out, is if I go all the way to the end, like I've got 40, 30, 40, whatever. I've got a ton, so I can just like throw out all of those, and now I have 40 more slots to go buy tier 9s with. And I have an extra billion that I can spend, so yeah, we're gonna go wild. This is gonna be so good. Oh, you know what I'm thinking though? Enchants aren't gonna be any cheaper. But I have 400 something of them, so it's fine. Yeah, I bought up a bunch of enchants today too, so at least we did that. That's good. Sometimes it's hard to know what to actually enchant because there's just so many of everything. Sorry guys, I know I talk really fast sometimes, and I want to like, you know, keep things moving, but if things aren't making sense, just ask and I'll try to clarify what I do and why. I think I haven't checked, but I think all tiers are probably down because even people in lower dungeons are getting so many items, they're not going to have room for them. So they're just going to be going to market to try to get rid of things really quickly so that they're still getting items from tower. Like I bet you everything's down in price right now. So if you've got room, you got to go buy stuff up because you're going to be making way more money right now. Is that it? Why are things unbalanced? I don't really know. Whatever. Holy, I have so many items. It's weird because normally I keep it like really clean, where I don't have any extra items. Like everything is only what I want to sell in tier 1s. I don't know why, I just like it better that way. But right now it just seems so messy because there's like stuff everywhere. So this is why I say high energy is awesome because like you just small talk, if it's successful, surcharge, sell. Like this is basically what endgame is. This is what sprinting net worth is for high scores because all you're doing is selling. And honestly, right now with prices, this is making more money than crafting is because there's no need to craft right now. So I'm in like the best spot possible to be making so much money. Oh yeah, light. Just yeah, whatever you guys can do right now. Like if you have extra trunks, like for me, I have one extra trunk, but I think it's only like level 8 or something. Like I just gave up on it at one point. Hold on. Yeah, so I have a level 8 trunk. So 54 storage, that's lots extra. But I don't really need it because I've got all these tier 1s that I can just get rid of whenever I want. Also, you guys will see me like these, for example, I lock them and sell them on market because I can't one-shot them. Like because I have 783 energy per small talk, and these astral hats require like 8 in the high 800s, like 850 or 880 or whatever it is. So I can't one-shot them, so I don't sell them because it's just not as efficient to go through them. And I know that might be nitpicky, but that's why often like these are the things that are in my market that I'm selling to get rid of eventually because I don't sell them in my shop because I can't surcharge them as efficiently as all the other items. So I can just lock them and then they're when you lock an item it disappears. Like all those spears were over here and now they're gone because when you lock them they're just not available for customers anymore. Still 33 minutes. What is this? Why did it have the exclamation mark? I don't know. Yeah, see, it says exclamation mark as if there's something to click on here, but there's nothing. There's nothing there. I don't know. Weird. Yeah, let's talk about that too. Oh, did I really? I didn't. No, I can't claim these because they're Royal Merchant and I don't have Royal Merchant. See? I'm free to play. I claimed everything I can. Oh, yeah, okay, now I look like an idiot. Thank you so much. Guys, don't make me look stupid live. Later on I can edit it, but right now I look dumb. Oh, so funny. Okay, that's cool. So let's talk about like the last reward real quick, and then I can fill you guys in on basically what it is. So this Titan Soul, you can use this on any hero class, like including tier 1 heroes. Like it doesn't matter. So if you look here at all the hero types, like there's tier 1 through tier 6 of each type, so there's 18 types total, and you can use that Titan Soul thing on any of the 18. And so there's 18 exclusive Tower of Titans hero types that are only unlocked, so you can only get one of the souls per month, and then you're able to use it on any of your heroes, and it upgrades it to like an exclusive class that's only like Geomancers are going to turn into something else, and it's going to have like exclusive stats and just extra stuff. It's going to have a new name and all that stuff, but you're only able to do that with one hero per month. And so essentially what was said is like, let's say even you have a druid and you use it on that, it should change the druid to the point that it's like on par with like a tier 6 hero. Like it makes it good enough that it's comparable with the highest tier of hero. So that's basically what that is. There's exclusive heroes only with the tower, but you have to finish the tower in order to get it. So it'll be interesting to see like what people use, what combos come out of it, what stats, like even special like skills and stuff. I don't know what it's going to look like, because what they said is this. Hold on, let me show you again. Like when you go here, let's say soldier, I'm pretty sure he can only have like 2 skills or something, but when you get into here, yeah, I don't want to do that, but when you get into here, they have more potential skills. Like they're able to get 4 skills once they hit level 35, I think. And so what they're saying is like even a knight, it's only tier 3, he's going to have 4 skills available as well instead of 2 or 3. So any tier of hero, when used with the soul, is now going to have 4 skills available, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm in Canada. Yeah, it's Canadian. 13.49. Hey, yeah, I have all my notifications turned off for like Discord and stuff. So if you guys have messaged me on Discord, I've closed it on my computer so that I'm not using more of my CPU because it's hot enough as it is, and it'll get laggy and stuff. And then on my phone, I have all notifications turned off. So if you guys are DMing me right now, I literally I can't see anything because all I have is a phone and a laptop, and I'm using both of them. One's locked and one's closed. So if you guys DM me right now, I can't see anything, so I will reply to you afterwards. So sorry, if you have questions or whatever, you got to type it here because that's all you got unless you have my phone number, which none of you do. Which I guess that's locked too because I turned all notifications off, so I'm unreachable. Sorry. Brazil. Man, we've had so many countries in here. It's so good. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say hi to Brazil. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know how strong you got to be to finish the tower. I really don't. But I'm gonna make a vid finishing the tower tonight. I'll gem it, and then I'll release the vid tomorrow morning. So it'll be up in 13 hours, like almost to the minute. 12 hours and 59 minutes that vid will be out, and then you guys can see hopefully me finishing the tower, unless level 30 is good against spellcasters and I can't even kill it, which I'm hoping not, because look at this, my characters, I have nothing but spellcasters. So also a vid that's going to come out soon. Here, add hero slot, 300 million gold or 1500 gems, and I can unlock 6 more, which they get more expensive each time. So I'm gonna, excuse me, unlock a bunch more, and then I'm probably gonna have some berserkers, and maybe ninjas or dancers or something. So I'm probably gonna get 6 new heroes and start leveling them up and stuff. So we'll have some fun making some vids about that very soon too, which I'm excited for, because having only spellcasters, like, yeah, it's clean and there's only like 6 item types that I need for everything, so I don't have to think about it as much. But also, I mean, for tower it's necessary, and having some more variation is nice too. I wonder if this sub thing is working, because yeah, I don't know if anything's working or not. I had some issues earlier. Oh, really? You're Canadian? I had some issues earlier, like, so in my like feed for subscribers through OBS, or the Streamlabs OBS, it wasn't updating my subscribers live. Like, the last one was 8 or 9 days ago, but I've been having like 10 a day, like, to my YouTube, so it wasn't updating, and I didn't know why. And so today I like logged out of OBS, like through the website, not through the app, and then relogged in, and it auto-filled everything, like all the subscribers from however long showed up again. And so I was hoping that the same thing was going to happen tonight, like it would start working again and subs would be able to come up, but I don't know if it is, because like it's been 3 hours and there hasn't been anything come up, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just off, I don't know. It's just weird, and I don't know anything too, like literally, like we've never streamed before, but also I don't have like any mods, or like we've never done this before, anything at all. So I mean, I'm sure as I stream every once in a while and we get used to this and do it more often, that there'll be, you know, I'll be able to do things a little bit better and incorporate more stuff. But for now, you know, this is it, so. So how many items have we gone through? We're at 1259. I also haven't checked net worth. What were we at when we started? 170, 172.8? I don't know. We've probably gone through 300 or 400 mil, something like that. I've been playing probably for 10 or 11 months now, like maybe a month after launch. I don't remember exactly, but something like that. I think I'm gonna stream for about maybe 20. We'll go 25 more minutes. Like once this quest is done, then I think we'll be done streaming for the day. But if you guys have questions in the meantime or whatever, feel free to ask. I went through. That's the thing too. Like right now, normally if I was just playing, I would go and buy like 508 more enchants and like enchant all the items that I bought and stuff, and just be like continuing to make sure everything's like running smoothly in terms of the items that I want to sell. But I feel like for you guys watching that, me just clicking hundreds of times to just buy items one at a time might be like really painful, so I don't want to do that to you. Oh, there we go. 172.8. Okay, so just over 300 mil. Sweet. Good to know. Also, if you've been doing this long enough, so let me show you guys like which items I use and why, and then talk about something else. So when you go into your ascensions, essentially when you ascend something to 15 stars, it costs 10% less energy. So that's why I have these 7 types of items that I use: axe, rogue hat, glove, bow, etc. Those are the 7 that I use because it takes 10% less energy. So all of them are 809 or below, so I can one-shot all of them in my shop. Which anything that doesn't have the 10% discount, for the most part, I can't one-shot those items. So that's why I stick to them. But I use like all 7 of those items, but it's really interesting because when you've played it enough, you notice that some items sell a lot faster than others. So, like when you look here, like these are the 7 items just so that I can see the numbers. Like we have 143 gloves, 100 masks, 65 axes. Like you can see all of it. But bows and these cloth chests sell way faster than everything else. It's weird. And also axes sell really fast. Next is gloves. Masks are extremely slow. And then branches and stompers are second slowest. So it's weird because I always buy extra bows and extra axes because I know that they're always going to sell out faster than everything else. Like when you've been doing the same thing long enough, you just notice these weird, interesting trends that are happening with like when things sell and how quickly and stuff. Okay, so versus Lost City, I do the 9th difficulty all of the time with these heroes. So I don't have anything other than everything's just green gear, and it's just the tier 7 enchant and just like a normal wolf spirit. So it's all cheap stuff. Like these are 1.2 mil a piece. So I don't have anything expensive, and all of my skills are just re-rolled so that I have like attack, 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 defense, and attack. Like everything's just rolled for something basic. Attack, attack, 200% attack, defense. Like everything's just helpful. Defense, bonus stats, attack. Like everything is just helping. Like I haven't re-rolled. All these are like bronze, you know? Like they're basic skills. But with those basic equipment, I can do the 9th out of 10th quest in Lost City with no issue. And then if I use, where is it? This mega power booster, I can kill the tier 10 boss. No problem. So basically, even with these like not jacked crazy max heroes, I can still do all of it essentially. Like I could just use like one of these little power boosters and still kill like the level 10 normal quest in Lost City. So my thought is like, regardless of what the level 30 boss is here, I mean, unless it's something crazy and he's resistant to spellcasters and I can't do anything to him, I think if I use sorry, I always forget their names. If I use Argon to where are we? Skills. There we go. So if I use this guy and like my strongest 3 heroes, and I use that super power booster, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be dead. But I don't know that for sure. I'm not sure how difficult it is, but I'm thinking that it's fairly comparable to the hardest Lost City boss, who I can kill. But then again, this has like certain weaknesses and strengths and stuff, which will be really interesting if people don't have this certain type of heroes. Like some people only have rogue types and they don't have spellcasters or warriors at all, and so they might be screwed if they get a different type of boss. Like I don't know. I haven't seen any of it yet, so it'll be interesting. Oh, how do I? No, I've never spent a penny. I've never bought anything in this game. I've never bought a pack. I've never, like, even these workers. Like, check this out. Worker. Like, I haven't bought anything. I haven't bought it. Haven't bought this chick. I haven't never had Royal Merchant. I've never bought gems. I've never bought a pack. Like, if you look in my player card, I have 281 mastered, and that's every single item that's available to me. So people who have bought packs and have like exclusive blueprints, they have like 300 and something, like a really high amount, which I could check right now because I know Dana has freaking everything max because that dude's a beast. So if you go in rankings and mastered, there you go. So 387 is the highest that you can have in the game. And so I only have whatever I just said, 280 or whatever. So I don't have any exclusive blueprints. I've never spent a penny. So how I get ascensions, basically Lost City of Gold every single time. Let's go. Every single time that I do Lost City of Gold, I complete the last boss and I gem open all of the chests until I get the blueprint. So I get 50 extra shards. And a lot of the time when I'm opening chests, especially with gems, I'll get shards. Also, um, I guess you can't really see it now, but like any of these bosses that I'm killing, see, this is the hardest boss of like regular quests, and I'm orange. So if I literally just add one there, it'll die. Like it's not that big of a deal. Um, what was I gonna say? I don't remember. Oh yeah. So when I kill these bosses, you get keys 50% of the time from hard bosses. And so I get keys a lot. I open chests. I get ascension shards, and also you can get them from different places too. Like if you go to Fortune Zone, and these redeem, and you can re-roll this every 24 hours. Like when your piggy bank resets, you can reset this, and every few days I'll get ascension shards from this, which is awesome. Also, you can get gifts from guildmates a few times a day, which you can get shards from that. And if you go in guild and you have grab bags, you can open grab bags with your coins, which I won't do right now because I'm kind of low on them. But you can get ascension shards from here. So there's like a ton of different places you can get them. It's just through playing and opening things and whatever. Like you just play. Dude, I said you're a beast. So good. Okay, so each day, maybe it's only once a day. I don't know. So when your piggy bank resets, which is 6 p.m. for me, but whatever time it is for you, it's gonna be different for everyone. When the server resets, somebody will come in and just say, "Hey, what guild or what guild mate do you want to send a gift to?" And so you send a gift to somebody else, but often they'll pick you, and then she'll come back in and give you a gift. And sometimes it's literally like 25 gems, or like different components, or decent items, or XP stuff, like just a bunch of different things. But sometimes it's blueprints or ascension shards as well. So they could just send you like 5 or 10 ascension shards, and they don't know what the item is. It's just like a random gift. But yeah, you can get them from guildmates too. Dude, for real, I know. Only spellcasters. It's mostly okay. So people have asked me that a lot too. Like, why only spellcasters? Why? And people have actually talked about like builds, and only having them is actually awesome. Because if you look at the Spellblade skill, see if I can find it. So 25% bonus stats from all equipment, and then if you go to 1% attack per point in any element. So since I have 60 elements, I automatically get 60% attack plus 20% bonus, like 80% extra attack for nothing. Like that's just their skill. So for me, it was like, okay, this is like the most basic, like straightforward. They deal damage. So hopefully they don't die too fast. Like that's it. And I just wanted everything to be the same and super clean and all the same equips. So I literally just made all the same things. And then when Geomancers came out instead of Spellblades, all I did was unlock 4 new hero spots and make 4 more, and just pick Geos. Like that's literally the only reason. So it's like, is it like a specific build, or do you have some insight into like the math behind it? I'm like, nah, I just picked them and name them all Rob, and they all look exactly the same. They all have the same equipment, and it just works for me. And I like it too because when I start a quest, I don't have to look at like, okay, I want one warrior and one rogue and one spellcaster, and they have to be like working off of each other and stuff. I'm like, nah, I just send my dudes and it works. Like, it works so well. Nah, you can only have one guild at a time. So the highest on leaderboards I've ever been is 13th. But this dude passed me, and he's so fast. Like even when I'm selling, he's gaining on me. Like I don't know how he does it, but it's crazy. And he can play more. Because normally I only have like 2 or 3 hours a day that I can sit down and sell. So if I'm making 400 mil an hour selling, like I can make 1.2 billion a day average, like for 3 hours. But I swear this dude's got to play like 8+ hours a day, because I was within 500 mil of him, like a couple of days ago, like 3 days ago maybe, and he's already 3 billion up on me. So I don't know what's going on. But then again, like let's say this, holy, he's way down there now. This Boris guy, the 22nd, I was behind him for the longest time, couldn't catch up to him, like just was having a hard time because he was playing a lot, and then all of a sudden he just got inactive or wasn't going through net worth that much, and so easily I was able to catch up to him. And then now I'm like 20 bill up on him. But a lot of these players that are in the top, like I think eventually they might just like stop playing or stop logging in or whatever, and then I'll be able to pass them just when that amount of time passes type thing. So anyway, it's just interesting because net worth and leaderboards is literally just how efficient you are times how much time you've put in, and that's it. Like there's nothing else really to it. It's pretty simple. Okay, so Jojo, Lost City, it's the same as this. It comes up once a month and it lasts for 48 hours. So you'll see it in 2 weeks from now. Probably 2 weekends from now, Lost City will start on Friday at 6 p.m. for me, or whatever the reset is on the Friday, and then it'll last till Sunday night. So you just have to wait for it to happen, and then it'll be like your guild event. So you just wait for it. So there's going to be one of these every month, one of these events, like the tower events, and then one Lost City event every month. It's just going to be the same. Like every month, it'll do the same thing. So you just got to wait for it. So I explained small talk. I'm just answering the question about how do I get so much energy from small talk. So I explained it in a couple other guides and stuff, and I just put out a beginner guide that will kind of explain that to you in depth. But basically, so your energy up here at the top, you gain energy 10% of what you have. So I'm gonna there we go. Okay, so I'm at 0 right now. And if I small talk, I'll get up to 10. Well, I'll get exactly 10% of what my total is. So if this is successful right now, I'll get 700. Okay, I got some extra, but 783 plus 12. So check it out. Right? So you get 10%. So that's why a high energy cap is good, because you get energy so quickly. So that's why I'm saying if I'm able to one shot, because 10% of my energy is what I need to surcharge these items. Okay, so this tower just came out for the first time an hour ago. It's never been an event before. It's never happened. So I had some info on it beforehand, but I'd never actually like seen it in person, and so this is the first time playing through it. So basically, what happens once a month, this event will happen. Like 2 weeks of Lost City will happen, and then 2 weeks later this will happen. 2 weeks later, Lost City. So it'll go back and forth. Lost City is a guild event. This is a personal event. So in this event, rather than just normal quests happening, like your normal quest that you have this purple one, which is the tower. In the tower, there's 30 levels total that you're able to complete, but they have to be done within 48 hours. So it's only a 48-hour event that you have to finish it. And there's 30 towers total. Every third level that you complete is a boss, and when you kill a boss, you get rewards. So if you look at this, like the third level that I completed, I got 30 research scrolls from it. So if you complete the third boss yourself, you'll get rewards for it. So when you complete the 30th one, you get like really exclusive rare stuff that you can only get once a month. And these bosses are really cool too. They've never had this in this game, where basically they're resistant to like magic or to rogues or to whatever, and they'll target certain people, and they'll have some different interesting things about them that make it more difficult to kill them. And so that's pretty much it. There's 4 different difficulties of the tower. You will get automatically placed in a difficulty, and you can't change it, and it's based on your player level. So my player level is 77, as you can see. It's cut off a bit there at the top, but 77 is my player level. So depending on yours, you'll be put in 4 different difficulties of the tower. So let me show you. You've got alpha, which is easiest, beta, gamma, and delta. Delta is hardest. You get placed in there if you're level 53 or higher. And so once you're in one, you can't change it. That's the difficulty. But the rewards for each tower are higher the higher the difficulty is. And so that's pretty much it. It's just more of like a unique challenge for you to get special rewards and be able to play something different for 2 days out of the month. So I hope I hit most of it. I'm not going to go into detail with the specific rewards and stuff of it, but that's the gist of it anyway. There's really only 2 rewards though that are special. Oh, I guess I haven't seen this inventory yet. Where is it? What? Not in here. I claimed it. Oh, there it is. Perfect skill die. So I can... Oh, I can reroll any of these guys' skill, and you can see them. I haven't seen the screen yet. So you can go through and see all of your heroes, what their skills are, and you can click on them and reroll any of them. That's so cool. So yeah, as you guys see, like, I don't have gold skills or like anything super good unless it's on like a few of my heroes. Like, I haven't got the best combos for everything, but it just works. And since I'm free to play, I'm not going to spend thousands and thousands of gems trying to get the best combo. So that's pretty much it. That's cool though. That's sweet. And so that's actually really good. So when you start a new hero, most people level up to like level 11 or 13. So you get the first 2 skills and decide if you want to keep it. Because if you don't like the first 2 skills, delete the hero, retire the hero, whatever, and then start a new one. And it's easy to get it up to level 11. And you can even use XP potions for that. And then see what other 2 you get. And then if you are happy with those 2 skills, you keep leveling it. And then let's say the 3rd one's unlocked and you don't like it or it's really bad, you can just use this die and just re-roll it, and you're saving yourself tons of gems. It's pretty sick. I think the reason that there's no leaderboard for investing is because that just means who's got the highest limit on their credit card. It's not really a personal achievement. Really? Even Alpha Tower has a minimum? That's weird. Yeah, like, get after it, buddy. You need to buy like crazy, which I need to buy after this too. Oh, okay. One more thing I want to talk about. You guys ready? I'm so excited for this actually. Okay. So bear with me. You guys ready? I hope you're ready. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is something I've been working on for like the last week or so. If you guys look at my YouTube channel, all the thumbnails are obviously exactly the same, and all that's different is maybe a little picture screenshot from the game and then the title, and that's it. And I've never had any other like logo or, you know, any branding or anything like that. And so recently, my wife, who does graphic design, we were talking about different things, and she said, "Do you want me to make you some stuff?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Like, I didn't think she'd be down, but she said yes. So she started like messing around with stuff. So you see the RM in the bottom there? She made that, and that's going to be like the new brand for the channel. Like, that's going to be like my logo, and then a bunch of other things have been made for like overlays and different things. So let me show you guys this really quick. So this says starting soon. Yeah. Be right back. Isn't that so cool? So those have been made, and then I've got another few things that I can show you guys too. Let's see if I can add this really quick. Add. Sorry, I'm not super familiar with all this software, so if this takes me a minute, sorry. I just want to show you guys because I'm so pumped about this. Okay, so this is going to be the thumbnail for all the YouTube videos that I upload. That's basically what it looks like. You guys can see that. So it's going to be like the same brand too. So I'm going to be changing all the thumbnails like in the next couple of days to this as well. So like everything will kind of be along the same graphic. So the old one will not exist anymore. But like, it's so cool, man. She's so talented. Okay, let me show you something else too. I'm trying to sell at the same time. You guys are probably not nearly as excited as I am about this stuff, but it's just so cool. Sorry, I'm just trying to find stuff. Okay, cool. So this is... Holy, that's huge. Okay, hold up. It's like lagging like crazy because it can't handle this. Sorry guys, just one sec. I know this is probably painful for you to watch. Okay, so that's like the logo, so that'll be... Oh my goodness. My computer's lagging like crazy. I probably shouldn't be trying this on stream. Okay, so that's going to be the logo for everything. And then I have one more that'll show you, and hopefully it works. So everything will be switched over in like the next couple days, maybe? We'll see. Okay, so there's also like a cover photo, as you guys know, for YouTube, which I don't have anything there right now, but she made one up for me. So this will be like the background for the YouTube channel too. Man, it's so cool. I'm so stoked. Yeah, anyway. Good stuff. So it'll take a bit of time for me to switch over like all of the thumbnails and stuff because I need to literally recreate every single one from scratch. But whatever, it's all good. Won't take too long. What? Yeah, I'll definitely tell her for sure. Oh, I forgot that these were even in here. So basically what's going to happen after I get off stream, I just don't want to put you guys through this because it's going to take a long time. But basically what I'm going to do, because things are so cheap right now, like I've never seen them this cheap, I'm going to get rid of all of my tier 1s. So all of these, like 300 of them or whatever, I'm going to get rid of all of them. And then I'm going to go to market and I'm going to buy up like as much as I can of all the tier 9s, like just everything. And then I'm going to, as you guys probably saw in like the restocking video that I did, like 1.4 billion or whatever. So I'll like look at that if you don't know what I'm talking about, but I'll go and buy 516, enchant everything, go back, buy more, enchant it, sell, whatever. And I'm going to try to get through as much stock as I can like tonight and tomorrow, like while this event's happening. Because if the market stays like this, guys, the money that you can make is crazy. Yeah, like go for it. So there's another Discord server that we use just to like chat about everything Shop Titans. There's like different video guides on there and just different conversations, and it's sweet. Like I use it all the time. I check it every day. I post videos on it and stuff. So as Light just said, like if you guys want to check it out, the link for it is in every single video description on YouTube. It's at the bottom of the description. So if you guys want to check it out, like come hang out with us. It's a great place, great resources, good community, and yeah, check it out. It's sweet. Yeah, Gecko, I don't know if you can do the tower, man. Somebody said that in World Chat, they said that there's a minimum level for tower. So you might not have been able to get into Alpha Tower if you don't, like if you don't meet the level requirement. So I don't know, dude. I have no idea. You might have to look into it. Because each of the 4 levels of the tower have a different level requirement. Like the hardest one is level 53. So obviously each one has like a different segment of levels that get into it, but if there's a minimum level that you need in order to get into it, then you might not be able to do it, dude. I don't know. Ryan, that's so cool, man. Welcome. It's good to have you. Yeah, man. If you need anything, if you have questions, like either comment, and I try to get back to like almost every comment that people leave, or add me on Discord like as friend or whatever, and just yeah, message me questions, and I try to get back to like every single person who messages me. So yeah, man, go for it. That's sweet. I'm happy to help and make videos and guides and stuff. So that's cool. I can't see. Okay, cool. So a couple questions coming in. How long do we got on this? Oh, it's ready. Let's go. 300k health now. I'll answer questions after this. I just want to see what happens. Holy, he just crit the one on the left. Okay, sweet. Good stuff. Okay, sweet. So I'm going to do the other 10 levels, or I guess 11 levels. And I'm going to make a vid tonight, and then I'll release it tomorrow morning so you guys can see all of it tomorrow. Oh, I really hope that one wins. I didn't even look, really. So now that that's done, let me just answer a few more questions, and then I think we're going to call it a day for the stream. Question for you guys. Oh, okay, subs is working. Sweet. Ryan, there we go. Okay, I can see it. Cool. So once we get to 1,000 subs on the channel, I'm going to make like in-depth gem making guides. So we'll see how long that takes. I don't know. Like, it's been a steady grind, man. Like, we started the channel like maybe a month and a half ago, a little bit less than that. The first video, after the first week, the first video had like 20 something views, and I was like, oh my gosh, this isn't going anywhere. And then I've just been making stuff and like sharing it and talking to people, and like we're at like 340. I don't know exactly, but yeah, man, it's so good. Like, I'm loving it. It's so fun. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so question for you guys. If I were to try to stream regularly, I want you guys to talk to me right now, or even message me, or comment on the stream after, and let me know what you think. I would like to stream regularly, as long as like the audio for you guys is okay right now and the fan isn't driving you crazy, then I'm cool with it. But what would be best for you? Because I think Ladder streams like Monday, Wednesday, and sometimes Fridays. But I could probably try to set up a regular schedule where I stream like once a week, maybe twice a week. Like, we'll see. But I want to know what you guys would prefer in terms of like streaming schedule and how often. Because I'm not going to be like a 5-day-a-week streamer or whatever. There's just not enough content, and I don't have the time because I'm too busy with family stuff and whatever. But I would love to do it on a regular basis. It just kind of depends what you guys want. And even if we started with like once a week or something, like on Friday nights, because Friday's the best, because usually the big weekend update releases Friday at 6. So if I was able to do it on Fridays, that would be awesome, because that's when content comes out as well. It kind of depends like what you guys prefer for timing, because right now on East Coast it's like 10:30, West Coast it's like 6:30 p.m. Europe is like 3 in the morning or whatever. But it's probably like the best time for most people, because people who are in the East right now, it's like late evening and you're probably just like chilling out anyway. So I'm just trying to figure out what's going to work the best for everybody. But let me know, what's your thoughts on streaming, schedule wise, how often, all that kind of stuff. Let me know, and we'll try to figure out something. I don't know what it'll look like, but I would like to do it semi-regularly anyway. What? I haven't seen these packs yet. So you can literally buy dice with money. So it's not just exclusive. So the only thing that's really exclusive to the tower then is the Titan Soul or whatever it is, like the hardest, the one at the top. Yeah, the Titan Soul. And everything else you can kind of just buy. Interesting. Like, obviously not unlimited, and it's expensive, but it's good to know anyway. Let me just answer a few questions that I saw in chat earlier, and then we'll probably call it a day. Okay, so let me talk about this for a sec. I've got a question for you, Rob. This is from House. What furniture upgrades do you recommend for lower level players? I have been working on racks and got them all to level 6 and a few to 7. So, as I mentioned in the beginner guide that I released this morning, I think that early game, especially, crafting is really important because you can master blueprints and you're going to be able to make more money. Because when you have a really low amount of energy, you're not going to be able to make a ton of money by selling. And so, market's going to be mainly money making. I mean, obviously, other things too, but a lot of the time that's going to be kind of the best. And so I would say 3 tier 1 bins, 2 tier 2 bins, 2 chests, your counter, and everything else should be racks. And then the cool thing is that you never ever need to buy another bin again, because all you need is 3 tier 1s, 2 tier 2s, and then you can just get your tier 3s when you hit like tier 8 items or whatever, which is going to be more late game stuff. So that's kind of best. In terms of what you're upgrading, you can get something up to level 7 in 1 day of upgrading. Like, that's how much time it takes. So if your guild helps you, because you can get 5 guild helps, and the time is half of what it would normally be. So if you get your guild helps and you're getting half the time, it takes less than 24 hours to get something up to level 7. So you getting things to level 7 should not be an issue. So I would say getting everything to level 7 first off should be goal 1 and should be fairly easy. You don't have to use gems for it. You can focus on whatever you want, kind of thing. But obviously your counter is really important. Each of your bins is important, so you have more resources so that you're able to craft things a little bit easier without having to be so hands-on. And then you can just do racks over time. So let's say you get your 5th shop expand and now you have 40 total. You should have 20 of those that are bins, and then 17 of those that are racks. And then when you get another 8 slots, when you get your next shop expand, then you're just adding 8 more and 8 more and 8 more, and eventually you're like me and you have 78 max, you know. But generally it's easy to get things to 7, and then after that it takes more than like 12 hours each, even with guild helps for each one. So that's what starts to take more time. Because if you're doing 78 things and it's taking days to upgrade them, like, dude, that's years of time. Like, it's just not possible. So kind of what it looks like is everything should be, I would say, to like level 7, 8, 9, pretty easy. And then once you get into like 10 and 11, you're going to have to start using gems to get things up quickly. Like, over time it'll happen, yeah, but it takes time. And so once you're at that point, basically what you're going to do is probably get a VPN. You're going to get 5 guild helps. You're going to watch 3 ads. It's going to be 20% of the time, and you just spend like the piddly amount of gems to speed it up and finish it. So that's what most people do. They spend the gold first, get the upgrade as far along as possible, and then speed it up with gems. If you watch the getting max energy videos, there's 2 of them. They're like 20 minutes each. So that's when I finally got max energy after a year of playing. That was a crazy night. I love that video. It makes me so happy. But anyway, in that one you see what it's like to like speed up and use gems to get things up, because I was getting like my last couple hundred energy to max. So that should show you a lot more, but that's what my opinion is anyway. So once or twice per week, 3:30 in the morning. You're a beast. See, yeah, I thought it was like 3 in the morning. That's so funny. Yeah, it's good time. Yeah, we're good. Good timing. Cool. There's a cool animation. Light, you use the soul, dude. Light, what did you use it on? I want to know. You probably used it on like a tier 1 hero just to see what it would do. That would totally be a light thing to do. Not calling you out, bro. Once a week. Cool. Sweet. Yeah, we're good. Sweet. Yeah, I think once a week would be good for me. Like it's not too much. We can see new content on Fridays and it's just enjoyable. And I might not be able to do it like often I'm out at the cabin or whatever and I'm not even around on Friday nights, but I'll let you guys know in videos throughout the week what's happening and what I think I'll be able to do and we'll go from there. So, yeah, should be sweet. Shut up. Let you use it on a tier 1. You're so funny, dude. Yeah, like I cannot wait to see that. So Light got one of the Titan souls, like he finished the whole thing and he used it on a tier 1 mage. Let's look at what it is. Because I just don't know. Yeah, literally, he used it on this. He used it on a mage. That is amazing. What is it called? I don't know what any of them are called, but I'm excited to see what they do and like what the specific things are about them. Dude, you are so funny. Yeah, your character shows up when you do quests. Like it should show up down here on the quest screen, like down here. You'll be able to click on it and see like how many heroes are in it and that sort of thing. Dude, I can't believe you did that. I called it too. I said tier 1 and you already did it. That's so funny. But yeah, do you guys want to see a cool thing about pets? I'm gonna make a pet guide really soon, but I've just been messing around with it, so I want to show you what I've been doing. So if you go into your pet and Light, it did it again, dude. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't exit this screen. Oh, so this is a glitch that happens where you can't exit. There's literally no exit button for this, and everything else disappears. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold up. Oh. Wait, so that means that I can't even see the pet screen or else it's going to keep freezing. Okay, I want to show you guys this anyway before we end. All right, so if you go into pets, this might freeze. Yes, it didn't. Okay, so if you go into pedigree, so in order to get the last skin, you need to have fed it 100 times. And this is like the coolest one that I really want, but 100 is the highest number, so it's going to take every 12 hours. So that would take 50 days to do it, but I'm like, nah, I don't want to wait that long. So I switched all of them over to unicorns so that I could like only be feeding unicorns. So this goes up 3 times faster, but as soon as it's reached the 100, you can just go back into customize, change it back to a dog or whatever you want, and it doesn't lose any XP. Oh, dude. Yeah. I need to explain this again. I'm so sorry. Dude, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. See, I've never done this before. We're all new. Okay. I'm an idiot. It's fine. See, I've done 2 stupid things in this stream, so it's fine. Okay, so if you go into pets and you look at pedigree, it takes 100 for the unicorn, like I just said. So every time you feed it, it goes up 1. But if you have 3 unicorns, obviously it's going to go up 3 times faster. And so once I've reached the 100 and I've got the skin that I want, you can just go back in and change it back to a dog or to whatever you want, and it doesn't decrease anything. Like it doesn't, you don't lose XP, you don't lose anything. And then let's say I go back to dog, like I can even do it now, and then go to pedigree. Oh shoot, where's the dog? Yeah. And then you're just back to like almost having the last dog unlocked. Like it doesn't change anything. You can just change it to whatever you want. So for me to just like move this dog to unicorn and just only feed unicorns until I have the last one unlocked, it's just awesome. I've just been messing around with it and making sure that I'm not going to lose anything by switching things around so much. But everything is saved and it doesn't change anything. So sweet. You guys are probably laughing at me so hard right now. Like I've done a couple really dumb things, but We'll get this figured out. It's all good. Oh, so good. Yeah, man. So if you have 3 unicorns out and you just only feed them, the the skin unlocks 3 times faster. And then once you have the skin unlocked and you have the unicorn type that you want, you just switch your other ones back to whatever you want. And it doesn't like it's just so much flexibility. It's so nice. All right, let's check market one more time, see where stuff's at. $400K for everything. This is wild. I've never seen this before. Oh, that's wild. Cool. All right, guys. I think that'll be it for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I'll make sure to release that other vid tomorrow morning. So, yeah, good hanging out, guys. Thanks so much. Hopefully, I'll see you guys next week. And I'll talk to you soon, all right? Peace out.